Yo, what's up? Welcome to my podcast. And I haven't uploaded anything in quite a bit. However, I wanted to upload this me playing, not really playing, but this game of Sim Life, and also read an article. It's a fucked up article, but I figured that I would read it because it is slightly I have a fucked up sense of humor, so don't judge me, but it is kind of fucked up in a really funny way. But let's get this game going real quick, all right? So I'm gonna see what okay fertile soil. The black over here means that's fertile soil, and then temperature. Okay, so it's probably like a tropical area, so let's make this like that. Evergreen desert shrub, evergreen temperate shrub, and then that, and change the icon and change the name to funny. Alright, and let's do this thing. Populate. Oh, come on. Anyway, so we'll populate it, make it so on land, and let's go. Anyway, so let's see where this goes. Oh, must select species. Okay. And it'll auto speciate, meaning it'll make itself happen. It'll evolve itself. Anyway, alright, so now to read this article. It's a fucked up article, but I think it shows a little bit of the shittiness that's going on with this whole opium crisis, because you better believe that shit is very, very real, and it's bananas, man. I can't even really believe that that I'm reading this, and let me bring it up real quick. I want to bring it up so y'all can see this, so that y'all don't think I'm lying. Let me see. Where's everything? Okay. Oh, come on. All right. All right. Woman woman gives birth while overdosing in Burger King bathroom, police say. And that, look at that, Chillicothe, I think that is, Ohio. A mother believed to be overdosing on heroin gave birth to an Ohio Burger King bathroom stall, and first responders found the baby alive in the toilet Friday afternoon, according to the Chillicothe police. Police initially responded to reports of a man who had passed out in a vehicle and that a woman who was with him had overdosed, according to WSYX. Officers said they found 26-year-old Zachary Frey passed out behind the wheel of a running vehicle, and Elizabeth D. Sanders, also 26, sitting on the toilet in the woman's restroom. A suspected ball of heroin in the floor beside her. Sanders told officers she thought she had suffered a miscarriage, police said. However, when the officer looked inside the toilet, there was an infant lying face up, according to the Chillicothe Gazette. The officer reportedly told Sanders to stand up, causing the child to roll face down into the water. The medic grabbed the newborn, who was still breathing, and the baby was taken to the hospital. Chillicothe Police Captain Larry Bamfield told the paper the boy is expected to be, quote-unquote, okay, but it's not clear what plans are in the place for the child's custody. Police say Frey was taken to Ross County Jail and charged with operating a vehicle impaired and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sanders pleaded guilty on Monday after being charged over an unrelated warrant for theft. I'm telling you, man, I don't want to get all religious, man, but the end times is here. Let's just put that out there. The end times is here, man. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is on the news. Let's see what's up with Drudge. Yeah. Michael Moore. Let's read this. Michael Moore, ladies and gentlemen, the last president of the United States. Michael Moore. Fuck hope. Seriously, fuck hope. Trump will be the last president of the United States. What? Fuck hope, because it's the lazy way out, liberal activist filmmaker Michael Moore says in an interview promoting his new anti-Trump film, Fahrenheit 11/9, which opens in theaters September 21. Legal means and exposing scandals can't save the country, Moore told the Huffington Post in his vulgar attack on hope. Fuck hope. Seriously, fuck hope. Fuck despair too. But fuck hope. Hope is passive. Hope gives you permission to let someone else do the work. Hope leads people to believe that tax returns or a P-tape or the FBI or an adult film star will save the country. Hope, and the passivity that comes with it, is what helped get us here to begin with. It's the lazy way out. We don't need hope. We need action. There is a real insurgency taking place, and it's coming from an extremely surprising source, Moore said. The revolution is happening in the most unlikely places. The resistance, the true resistance, is not coming from the Democratic Party or from the liberal establishment. I can't reveal too much right now, but there is a real insurgency taking place. Ladies and gentlemen, the last president of the United States. The trailer for Moore's film declares while showing a clip of President Donald Trump. Alright, my opinion on this shit. Is Trump the last president of the United States? No. No fucking way. And it's not because he's... I'm not some fan of Trump. I really am not. I'm not the biggest hater of Trump, but, you know, I'm not a fucking Trump fanboy. But this is the thing. Is Trump the last president of the United States? Fuck no. No way. We still got at least, let's say, 100 or 200 years going. Come on, man. And all that about fuck hope, fuck him. Hope is important. We need to be having hope. We need to be hopeful for the future. And my opinion about the baby thing, because fuck Michael Moore, he's whatever. But my opinion on the baby being born in a toilet. Oh man, I hope I hope and pray, okay? I just hope and fucking pray that that baby never finds out about that shit. Because that's insanity. I mean, you imagine being born in a fucking toilet? My God. That's sad. That is really, really sad. It's fucking... I don't even know what else. I mean, the kid was born face first in a toilet. That's shitty, okay? And I don't want to be a shitty person for saying that, but it's true. That is extremely shitty. Born in a fucking toilet. Oh my God, poor kid. Poor fucking kid, man. That's just so bad. Oh man, I don't know what else to say. That's really this heroin crisis is, and I have a fucked up theory. This is the thing about the heroin crisis. The heroin crisis is, so I grew up in the hood, and when I was growing up, there were people doing heroin, but that was dying off, and everybody was like, wow, you know, the last stages of heroin, it's disgusting. Everybody knows it's just a disgusting drug that leads to nowhere. So people in the hood, by the time I was born in the late 80s, people were already kind of, you know, people were already doing more crack anyway. But by the time, you know, by the mid 90s, let's say, people were not messing around with crazy drugs no more, because everybody learned the lesson. But because it was happening in the hood, it was happening to Hispanic and black people, it seemed as though all society could do with heroin addicts and people doing crack and things like that was put them in jail. Now that the heroin and coke and all this shit is hitting suburbs, now in the 2010s, the government and society in general feels this need to, rather than punish these kids, try to find them treatment. And it's just crazy to me that it takes to the point of heroin getting to the project, or to the suburbs rather, for people to start worrying about the heroin issue. That's shitty to me. It doesn't feel right, you know. And it just goes to show you that maybe it's a subconscious thing, but there are class and racial motivations when it comes to making things happen. If you know, potholes in the ghetto are never gonna get fixed. Potholes in the suburbs, they might actually get fixed. Although that's a bad example because America in general has shitty infrastructure anyway. And I'm not trying to race bait or anything like that, but it's you know, honest to goodness. In the United States, they waited till the heroin problem hit the suburbs, and now it's become an issue. You know, and how are they gonna resolve this? You know, how will this issue be resolved? You know. People are calling for I guess you could call it medicalization of the heroin issue rather than, you know, I mean, Lord knows, man, there's so many people doing it and shit now. And I know most white people that I know that are my age, they know somebody that died of an overdose of heroin. So it really is a crazy epidemic, and it really is something that is getting out of hand. And, you know, it's bananas. It's bananas, and hopefully we can eradicate heroin and opiates and things like that. We got to start doing kratom or kratom, whatever you want to call it, and ibogaine to cure these people. And yeah, we just got to move forward because these drugs, opiates, are shitty drugs. I mean, it causes people to have children in toilets. Okay? So there's nothing good about that drug. So there you have it, children. Stay away from that junk. because it's not good for you. Heroin is a horrible, horrible, horrible fucking chemical. So there you have it. Don't do heroin, children. Um, so I'll talk to y'all later. Be good.